This is ZNN with Jamie Cooper.
Hey, and good morning again. I'm Jamie Cooper. This is a live edition of ZNN, the first portion, as always, sponsored by the Athens News-Courier. Here's what's happening. I've saved some of these, too, from several days ago. Busy highway to be widened. We'll talk to City Council President Ronnie Marks about this, too. Traveling on Huntsville-Browns Ferry will soon be a smoother trip. When the Limestone County meets tonight, I guess they'll approve an agreement with the Alabama Department of Transportation, resurface the road from US 31 to Piney Creek. They'll widen the road from Interstate 65 to Piney Creek Bridge and resurface all of it from US 4 to Piney Creek. That's going to be a big thing. And City Council President Ronnie Marks, as he gets a cup of coffee this morning, this was the big thing last night. Nearly a year ago, Athens resident Julia Hatchett Nelson declared her succession from the Robert Beatty Historical District. Athens City Council told her she could not leave the district. Well, Monday night, she got her first step in having her home excluded from the district with the council on a 3-2 vote. So we'll hear how what really went down on that and what she has to do next to succeed from the historical section. This was over the weekend, too. The Kelly Powers, the new Chief Executive Officer of Athens Limestone Hospital, wants people throughout the community to know that they can call her about needs or concerns as she tries to make the local hospital even stronger and more responsive. Also, with Ronnie Marks in here later on, we'll talk about what happened in the elections a week ago, this past Tuesday. Of course, Dan Williams and Steve Pepper are in the runoff. That will be decided for the 5th district seat on July 13th. The winner of this meets Henry White in November. And Gary Daly won. Bill Latimer, John Farrell in a runoff of 13th. Gary Daly won, so he remains a commissioner in District 1. Latimer and Farrell face off District 3 at the same time, July 13th. I got this out of the Athens News-Courier over the weekend about city arrest. Just happened to be looking through there, and it said, they arrested Samantha Stillman Bowyer, 34, carrying brass knuckles and a possession of dangerous drugs. How many women do you see get arrested with brass knuckles? Tony, y'all sell those too? Aren't those illegal?
Yes.
Brass knuckles. Also, front page of News-Courier on this Tuesday morning. Says, in conjunction with the upcoming Athens homecoming celebration, essay contest has been established for 12 to 14-year-old students. Why am I so proud to be from Athens? The winning essay will be able to read their essay for all to hear on the courthouse steps on the celebration in small towns, which Rogersville, by the way, had theirs this past weekend. That'll be on August 21st. Deadline for entries is Friday, August 13th. And I want to say congratulations, too, to my buddies Dwight Collins and everybody down at Collins Supply, celebrating 50 years in business. Frank may know a little bit more about this, but Riders in the Sky will perform at this year's Fiddlers Convention. This year also on the Fiddlers Convention, we'll try to make that a 1-hour special, and then we'll do it kind of like the rodeo or chili challenge, so that'll be coming up here in first weekend in October. Headlining the 44th Annual Tennessee Valley Old Time Fiddlers Convention at Athens State University will be the famed musicians Riders in the Sky. They will perform Friday evening, October 1st. For 30 years, Riders in the Sky has been keepers of the flame passed on by the sons of the pioneer, Gene Autry and Roy Rogers. Now, if a lot of y'all like me, you remember growing up on Saturday mornings, you either got Roy Rogers or Gene Autry. That was how they went back and forth, the old westerns like that. And here's my buddy Eddie Murphy, the girls basketball coach at Athens High. He's getting ready for his Coward basketball camp. This year's going to be held at Athens High. Sound of basketballs bouncing around, yelling, kids screaming will be heard from outside the gym at Athens High School. The camp, which has been its 19th year, was started by Garland, his dad, a former PE teacher at Julian Newman Elementary School, as a way to prepare kids for the youth league. So y'all need to get your kids up for that. And here's my old buddies, Coach Pugh and Dennis Black. They won the golf tournament this past weekend at Canebrake last Friday afternoon at the annual Limestone County Sports Golf Hall of Fame. There's the winners right there in the News-Courier for over the weekend. And as Ronnie just mentioned to you, the Sports Hall of Fame, the 8th annual Limestone County Sports Hall of Fame, held Saturday night. Here's the pictures of the people who were inducted into that. You can read about that in the News-Courier. And also, talk about somebody, Collins just celebrated their 50th anniversary. Well, it was Sunday that we celebrated 20 years of doing morning television in the Huntsville, Decatur, Athens market. So congratulations to us, I guess. Nobody's done it any longer or better or more opinionated than we have. Cooper & Company celebrating 20 years on the air for the longest running morning show in the Tennessee Valley. Hey, that's it for the news.